So, in a game that most people expected the Black Stars to finish with at least two goals, our Stars were struggling in that game and managed to only score one, and at the dying minutes of the game. These are five things that we learned from Ghana's game against Madagascar, which ended 1-0, courtesy Inaki Williams. So, number one, we still need to play better. It's been a long time that the Black Stars won a trophy, and this is the dying wish of many Ghanaians to just see the Black Stars win something. And to be able to do that, we have to play better. We lost by a margin of 4 goals to the USA, which is unacceptable because in some years ago, USA was one of the teams that we kept beating anytime we met them. And it's also an evidence of our poor play. Today, for instance, Coach Chris Hughton's team that he picked, I think, was a perfect team to me. In my opinion, I think this is the strongest team that he has picked ever since he was appointed as the coach. But then on the field of play, you can see there were still some issues with communication. There were issues with the dynamics of play. There is so much that he can do after picking his team. On the sidelines, he cannot tell Jordan, are you so far off to move back and come and tackle? It is hard to watch the game when you see players just passing our players and then our own players will be walking. Come on, this is a World Cup qualifier. We have to play better. We have to put in the desire. We have to make sure that it gets to a point that we have already qualified. It's not now that we are coming to be begging you guys to get the points. You have to know this is the time that you have to get the points so that getting to the end of the qualifiers, we would have already qualified, and then some players will be tried and other stuff. So Ghana needs to play better. Number two, I think for a game like the US game, we can blame our players for not playing well. But then it has gotten to the time that if our players that we invite from abroad comes to Ghana and play and don't play well, I think now we cannot blame the players. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because the pitches that we have at the moment are so poor. To the point that today I saw Ali Seidu finding it hard to control the ball. There was a time, I think during our first qualifiers or so, Ghana was playing a game here in Ghana, in Accra. I've forgotten the team that we were playing against. We won the game all right, but the supporters were angry that the team didn't play well. But we cannot do that now because the pitch that they are playing the football on is so bad. If something is not done about this is going to affect. I think it has even affected the league that we are playing here. There used to be a time that Kotoko and Hearts were performing so well in Africa, but right now, when you are talking about the best teams in Africa, we don't even call Ghana. Ghana is not part. No Ghanaian team is part of the best teams in Africa at the moment. And this has a correlation with the kind of pitches that our players are playing on right now. Something has to be done about it. And I hope it is done fast because it is taking our football backwards. It has already had its toll on our game. And it's gradually moving to the Black Stars. So something has to be done about it. Number three, Inaki Williams finally scores. So When Inaki Williams accepted to play for the Black Stars, I mean, everyone was joyous. I think that the last time that he really got closer to scoring was our game against Portugal. I remember that time when everyone thought Ghana had equalized. I still cannot watch that game. But then today was a joyous moment because it wasn't just the goal for us, it was a winning goal. And we needed that goal so much because this group that we are in, we might think we are in a group with Comoros, Chad, and Madagascar, but I don't think we are going to find it easy because even our own pitch is not good. That means whenever any team comes here, they will fancy their chances of beating us, which means you going to their end, they will also try and beat you. So we have to really provide a lot of goals. We have to provide a lot of chances. Inaki Williams, I know, is deadly. Right now, we also have Antoine Semenyo, who is also deadly. We need to make sure we are providing them with chances. If we give them the crosses, the pullbacks that they need, I know they will definitely score. So our players should try and put in the work and then help them. Gone are the days that you'd say the coach picked this particular player because an official prompted him to pick that player for commercial reasons. But we actually have a squad that if one is not there, the person who comes in can play and play equally well. So the squad depth that we have, especially our wingers, Fatawi, Shahaku, even those players that were not able to play today, they are all good. I've been watching Fatawi Shahaku's games at Leicester and he's performing really well. I really like the way he's really playing now. I'm kind of impressed with the kind of players that we have in the Black Stars at the moment. I hope they can find a way to blend and gel together because if we can keep this kind of players and develop them, I think we really have a shot at the AFCON if they can blend and blend well. Because you cannot go into a tournament and have individual stars. No country has won a trophy with individual stars. Even if they are stars, they have to play as a team. If we can't play as a team, then we don't even deserve to be at a tournament. Number 5, the Black Stars should take the qualification serious. Today, I actually saw some players walking in the first half. I saw some players walking. They were going to score us, and some players were walking. It makes it so hard to watch the game. Ghanaians really love the Black Stars, but these are petty things that it puts us off. It's like you are supporting someone and the person is on the pitch and they are not giving their best. We want to see the Black Stars do well. So please, when you're on the pitch, even if you can't run back, at least you do a little bit juggling so that we'll know at least you are putting in the work. But to just walk back when we are under pressure or there is a counter attack, it's not good. So these are 5 things that we learned from the game between Ghana and Madagascar. Thank you very much for watching. Kindly like and subscribe to the channel so we can bring you more content.